much?
We got to watch this from the jump. I have to. The whole context is I had a conversation with somebody and they told me that there's no one out there trying to take away the Second Amendment. There'd be no one that'd be trying to do that. Dude, you got to watch this and you'll see exactly. These people are voting age young females too, by the way, like, and like college and everything. This is supposed to be, and is this in Pennsylvania? Charlie Kirk's been going on this brainwash tour, and he talks to college students just to give everybody context here. So let's go check this out.
Would you both like to have a conversation? Can you both stand here, please?
Can you both stand here, please?
And face this way. Is it okay if we film it?
It's so wild. He has to do this right on the fly.
What's the best way to do this, guys? Why don't you both go here? Is that okay? Sorry, we're doing this on the fly.
He got the camera people. He's got the dude like with the sound and everything like that here.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Ari.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Anna.
Nice to meet you.
And we're both Manhattan, Kansas natives, which is why I honestly feel extremely disappointed that I see people here that I've grown up with and knew my entire life. It honestly feels pretty honestly. Yes. But what I want to know is your opinion on gun violence and gun control.
Well, first, why does it make you feel so bad that they're here?
Because I know that we grew up a different way.
You grew up a different way?
Yes.
What way do you think I espouse?
Very conservative, very.
Does that make me like a bad person? Like.
When you go against my rights and my beliefs, yes, I think so. But
I'm
to my question.
Okay. Yeah. About gun violence, yes. What in particular?
Like the shootings that are going on in America, that thousands of kids are dying.
Well, thousands of kids aren't dying every year, but a lot of kids are dying. You're right.
It's actually 30,000 kids die a year due to gun violence.
30,000 kids do not die a year. 30,000 total people die due to gun.
30,000 is a lot. Like gun violence, that's a lot. I'd love to look that up. I'm probably going to look that up. I am going to look that up, but we'll continue though. That's a lot.
Gun violence, 2/3 of which are suicide, and the majority are urban violence. You guys can fact check me on this at any time, by the way. 30,000 kids do not die of gun violence a year. So in order to be consistent, because you care about gun violence,
yes, I do.
Should we take all the pistols away so that no gang violence can happen in Kansas City, Chicago, Houston, etc.?
Yeah.
So all pistols should be taken?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
So
she says all pistols should be taken. So that's a firearm. There's like levels to this. There's like pistols, there's like shotguns, there's rifles, and there's like everything going from, up from there. She said that she wants to take one singular type of weapon away. It's very interesting. Let's continue.
Americans should not have any guns at all.
I don't think so.
Do you agree?
I do agree.
So no guns at all. So we have about 380 million guns in this country. How do you suggest getting them?
I think we should just do background checks on everyone.
No, we already own them, right? So how do we take the guns away?
That's another great question. So if she wants this ban on pistols and there's people that already have them, how would you get them? It's a very great question. Let's continue.
I don't think there's any real physical way we can take away the guns, but how can we prevent this in the future?
Right, but that's important. Since we can't get rid of the 380 million guns, what are we going to do?
There has to be some form of incentive to get people to give up their guns in order
so
for
like
that to happen.
buybacks and
Yes.
confiscation?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the buybacks is one thing. So they're going to confiscate them. And she goes, yeah. So they're all about that. And if anybody doesn't know what confiscation is, please look that up. Because that's very important.
Got it. So you would get rid of the Second Amendment?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Because children are dying.
Got it. So 30,000 people. Got it. 30,000 people die of gun violence a year, right? 30,000. 55,000 people die from auto fatalities every year. Should we get rid of cars?
Is that what we're talking about?
Yes, it is. No, you said 30,000. That's a lot of people, but a lot more people die because of cars. So we should get rid of them, right?
Very interesting that he brings up cars. So I see a CNN article here. I know it's CNN. This was September 7th, 2024. Children and teens are more likely to die by guns than anything else. Guns continue to be a leading cause of the death for U.S. children and teens since surpassing car accidents in 2020. So it's literally the perfect time, because as soon as Charlie brings this up, may it be contradicting his point or not, firearms accounted for 18% of childhood deaths. That's ages 1 through 18 in 2022. The most recent data available from the U.S. Centers for Disease Control Prevention Wander database. About 3,500 children died in gun-related incidents that year. That's about 5 children lost for every 100,000 children in the United States, with no comparable country are firearms within the top 4 causes of mortality among children, according to a KFF analysis. Now, what is this KFF analysis? It's like a whole other article. Oh my God, man. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put this article. I'm going to put this in the description below, because we're doing this full stream here. I thought this would just be very interesting to pull up. I just want to hear a little bit more. Just play a little bit more.
I don't think so. That's different.
No, it's not different. It's more people. We care about people, right? So we should try to make America safer.
I love
get rid of
people.
liberty. So
Don't you?
go. Yeah.
So.
Well, but I thought we'll save lives. We'll save 55,000 lives a year.
Yeah, and
When you have liberty, you have bad things that happen. So, for example, when you have driving, we all love to drive. You have 55,000 people a year that'll either drive drunk or going ahead in traffic, but we accept the cost for the freedom. With guns, there are a lot of benefits to have guns. A lot.
What?
You can protect yourself against home invasion.
9 times out of 10, if you have a gun.
This is where it gets good, folks. Hold up. It's getting real good. Let's go.
It is more likely to be used against you.
Yeah, if you have suicidal ideation and mental health problems, that's true.
If someone breaks into my house and steals my gun, that means I have suicidal
No.
ideation.
The stat you're
I mean, who's breaking in your house to steal your gun, though? Right? Like, what is the statistics that someone is breaking into? I feel like that's kind of slim. I mean, depending on where you're at, right? You know? But like, who is breaking in your house for your weapon? They're like, I know so and so has this real nice weapon. I mean, it's nothing to joke about, but like, you have to find some kind of humor in this. You can't take this. You gotta be a little bit more legit when you're like pulling up. Debating this, man. I feel like if you're trying to get rid of the Second Amendment, I feel like you gotta come a little bit more correct.
referencing is if the gun is used against you is only true if it's talking about self-harm. It's not true in other means. So you as young ladies on campus here, I don't know if you go to KSU or not.
Yeah.
But you have a gun, you can protect yourself against someone trying to attack you.
I also have a knife, pepper spray.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, knife and pepper spray won't do anything if a guy really wants to attack you.
I mean, it might do something, but like to his point, yeah, if somebody, especially a man, if you want to put quotations on it, a male, someone with testosterone, someone probably like whatever, right? Yeah. I mean, unless you know how to use that stuff, right?
So a gun is an equalizer. So I hope you guys...
You just got to use your head. Use your head. That's the most powerful weapon, right? That's all I got to say.
Guns, both of you.
We do not.
Why? I mean, I guess you're just... That's fine. That's your right. You could choose to own or not. But I guess the question is you must be consistent. If we want to stop the killing, then there's a lot of things we got to get rid of. We got to get rid of baseball bats. A lot of people die with baseball bats, domestic abuse. Gotta get rid of knives. By the way, a lot of people die with knives, right? Because if it's about stopping the killing and ensuring safety, there's a lot of things we have to get rid of. But we don't have a government that's built on safety. We have a government that's built on liberty.
so why don't we have a government that's built on safety and protecting the people?
Got
that
it.
They are
No, that's an
safe and
important
protected?
question. Because why?
Protecting the people, so important. So important.
Why don't we have a government built on safety? That's not the American birth certificate. Our birth certificate is that you guys can do as you see fit, and there will sometimes be amazing things and negative things that happen. And when the negative things happen, we're going to rally as a people, but that's part of the human condition.
So school shootings are a part of the human condition.
Well, school shootings are a choice because we should have school resource officers. Do you think we should have armed guard? Not obviously.
It's getting spicy, huh? It's getting spicy. Can we handle this?
School. Do you think we should have armed guards at every school in America?
Right, protecting the children. I don't know. You folks tell me.
I think so. What's keeping us
Okay,
from
You tell me,
No,
because that's
so do you think we
very
should have armed guards at a
serious.
football game tonight?
It's a very great question.
You don't need to? I thought we were worried about gun violence. So no armed guards at the football game. Should we have armed guards in front of banks?
I was in a school shooting my senior year of high school, and an armed
Look at
guard
this
saved my
chick.
life.
She's
An
like,
armed guard saved your life? So if we had more armed guards in schools, would it be a better thing?
Absolutely.
I think so.
But what I'm getting at is we protect our money with guns, we protect our airplanes with guns, we protect our sporting events with guns, but we don't protect our kids with guns. Why is that? Thank you both.
the one chick or the one lady, young lady, whatever she identifies it as, I think she brings up the fact that there could be folks with guns at these places that just want to just go crazy all of a sudden, and then they're just on the premises with a gun. But it's like, man, that's a whole other conversation, right? Hey, yo, shout out to Charlie Kirk.